mausoleum in Kairouan. Now, one of the first sites that we visited, so you'll be forgiven for that one. It was the first day, jet-lagged, let's say that. Sidi means saint. Sidi Bou Said is the saint protector of this village. Here is the beginning of the village. Sidi Bou Said. Hiking in here for everybody, walking for everybody up the hill, because the buses are not allowed to go to the top. So we will stop at the parking, and there is about 15 minutes if you walk fast, 20 minutes if you walk slowly to get to the top. So, Lauren, it's a little bit like going from the Antonine Bath to the Birsa Hill. So that will give you an idea how long is that distance. And this is the hill. It's a top hill village, and like most of them, the highest point, it's the minaret. The highest building is the minaret, you see it. That's also next to that minaret, there is the small mausoleum of Sidi Bou Said, which is not possible to visit, but on the top you can have also like a very beautiful area, view at the Bay of Tunis. So this is already Sidi Bou Said.
Union International, the bank, is that a place to change money?
Yeah, but today is Saturday, so all them closed.
It looked open.
Can be. We will check.
So, please, something else. Please, if you can be really careful now, this is the way up to the hill. It's prohibited for buses, so I'm coming with you till here, and then from here I will give you free time. So what's special about this village? There is a lot of shops. These shops are especially, I will even say especially made. They will open just, many of them, they will open just during the summer for these people. The cruise ship. Those that will come just for one day, and all what they will see of Tunis is just the shops in a way. So this is a little bit really touristic. So if you really flash on something, you bargain really like the fourth, sometimes even the fifth of the price if you want to buy from here. I don't really recommend that, but if you flash on something, you cannot help it. You try to very bargain. The tram. This is the one, the connection that I was talking about this morning, connecting downtown Tunis to all the northeast suburb of Tunis. And what's special about it, because I'll give you free time, it's have a look, really try to see the architecture of the village. They use, this is what we will call the Andalusian architecture, ladies and gentlemen. So you have the iron work for windows, beautifully decorated. You have the Moucharabieh. Are you familiar with this word? Have you heard it before? Moucharabieh. It's the wooden balconies. I will try to find a good one.
Used also during the Ottoman, but here in Tunisia considered like come from the Andalusian, not from the Ottoman.
Like these on the left, for example, but not as that nice. I will show you one when you get closer to the top of the village. The Moucharabieh are a wooden balcony made to protect the intimacy of the house, especially of the lady, because they were not supposed to get out uncovered, with their head uncovered. We are talking about the beginning of the last century. So they have this moucharabieh. They can stay on the balcony, watch the street, see everybody without being seen. So it's to protect the intimacy of the houses and of these ladies. Very interesting architecture. But what's the best thing about Sidi Bou Said? I will say the doors. The doors decorated with the black names, and all the doors and windows in here will be blue. Most of them. There is mosque that have like a green, red door, not a blue one. But that's the typical thing about Sidi Bou Said. We call it the white and blue village. The white and blue village. White is, of course, with this heat, with the sun. So all the walls will be whitewashed, and then you have the blue color for all the openings, windows, and doors. Very interesting architecture. The door especially, that's the only thing that you really can decorate in the Arab Muslim culture. So from outside, all the houses, so can be a very wealthy house or a normal private small house, looks the same. What the difference between one and the other is the decoration of the door, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the Moucharabieh, the wooden balcony, decorated even more on the top, because that's the wealthiest area on the top of that village. And look at this, all the hill protected by the cacti all around. It's natural protection. There's a mosque in here, but the most important and the oldest mosque dates back to the 16th century is the one at the end of the uphill. So straight ahead to go up, and on the way back, if you are interested, have a look to that garden. Have been offered to the town of Sidi Bou Said by the Prince Albert, the Prince of Monaco. Okay? Okay.
All right, now we're at Hannah's Pastry Shop. Now, look right above where the sign says Hannah with one N. All right.
You know what that should have hired my name if I read it. That's true.